Salut les gens. Oh là. Eh bien, on se retrouve pour une suite de nos aventures dans Mass Effect Andromeda. Nous devions nous rendre au caveau. Euh, Hors caméra, j'ai changé les compagnons. J'ai repris Drac à la place de Vetra parce que je veux garder Jal au moins sur la planète, les planètes des Angara. Ça me paraît plus logique, ça fait des interactions en termes de dialogue. Et j'en ai profité aussi pour ajuster un petit peu mon équipement. Je suis resté sur l'armure d'Eleus, mais j'ai recyclé tout le Titan 7 pour récupérer les modes que j'avais dessus, pour essayer d'optimiser au maximum l'armure d'Eleus qui est un peu moins bien au final que le Titan 7 plus le casque d'Eleus, mais le full set d'armure d'Eleus est pratiquement aussi fort, et puis au niveau visuel, enfin c'est quand même, je la trouve beaucoup plus jolie. Donc je préfère, je me suis dit, bon, si c'est un peu moins fort, c'est pas bien grave, hein. On reste fort et puis de toute façon Drag va faire le reste, hein. Voilà, bon, on est parti, c'est par là-bas, mais j'ai vu qu'il y avait il y a des relais canons, hein, là. Vas-y, on prend le code. Fais-moi tranquille, on va rien savoir. C'est quoi ça? Bonjour toi. Espèce de mongolo. Pourquoi la souris est au milieu du truc? Bouge pas YouTube, attention ça va faire dégueulasse sur ton écran. On arrive, hein. Aldina. Voilà. On est mieux comme ça. Donc on allait au caveau. On est parti. Hop. J'arrête de bourrer Y à chaque fois, ça envoie l'attaque de. Ah. Quel est le feuille, hein? Ça c'est quoi? Sans le comité d'accueil de mort. On n'a plus de vie en plus, c'est le merdier. Je les vois pas. Ces fils de pute, on les voit jamais arriver. On s'en fout, hein. On bute tout. Y'a pas un truc? Tiens. y a des mecs là-haut, on s'en fout. Et c'est parti.
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
On va avoir droit encore à un destructeur de mort qui va nous casser le cul. Alors. Il y a une console là.
Power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder. You can hack the turret, Pathfinder.
Nice when they're not trying to kill us.
Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
Looks like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out.
Dans l'ordre, c'est ça. Et là, il y a un devant. Là, il y a deux. Et l'autre, il y a trois. Pour il y a trois devant. Donc ça va être ça. Oh là là, c'est tout petit là. Là, il y en a 4.
Well, that gets us a step closer.
Oh mais c'est super court, oh là là, le merdier, putain. On est déçus là. Ah, je me souvenais pas que celui-là était quoi. On peut même pas aller se promener ni rien. Oh là là. Ah, quel enfer.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
On pourrait utiliser la clé de décryptage, mais on va essayer de se creuser la tête pour la trouver. Euh, hein. Logique, il manque ça. Ici, il manque... Celui-ci, mais celui peut être qu'en haut. Et celui-là. Là. Très bien. Ensuite, donc, il manque... de l'un là. Là aussi, donc ça va inverser. Non. Ces deux là vont se retrouver ici. Et dans quel sens? Faisons le test avec un. On met celui-là là. Tac tac. Et donc il reste ça. Et c'est pas bon parce que le celui qui manque c'est celui qui est là. Ça va être ça. Celui-là ne va pas en haut. Ça peut être que celui-là. Derrière il manque. Ça va là. Et là pour l'instant ça c'est bon. Hein. Ça veut dire que là il faut ça. Là il faut ça. Et là il faut ça. Voilà.
Hey, I'm getting better at this.
2 points de compétence en plus. Ah, c'était pour gagner des points de compétence. Eh ben on prend les mecs. Bien. Un autre.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! They didn't like that.
Merde. Je sais pas pourquoi. J'ai conservé les 3 points de compétence, oui. J'ai fait n'importe quoi.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! They didn't like that.
C'est pas eux qui m'ont tué, c'est le... C'est la... C'est le... Comment ça s'appelle? C'est le brouillard rouge. Ah, le mongolo.
This console will activate the purification
Donc, en fait,
field.
il faut faire
You
quoi?
may want to sweep the area.
Ah, je le
Before
ferai
this
plus.
place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! Closing in on us! Move! These remnant don't quit.
Je suis pas très intelligent sur ce coup-là. Oh là là.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! It's closing in on us! Move! You just keep coming. Let's get out of here.
Pathfinder Rider, are you there? All our instruments just recorded a surge. What happened?
Vault's back up.
Ah, il s'est passé qu'on a fait de la merde, mais bon.
It can't be.
On s'en est
That's not
sorti
a
quand même.
jest. The vault going through a reset would explain all the readings. I can't wait to hear all about this. Come back to Palav. We've a lot to discuss.
Bien.
Pathfinder, the organic life on Havarl has begun to stabilize. It appears the vault is performing biological repairs.
Imagine what we'll see here in a few years.
On va faire ça, hein.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
That's it. Good work.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Je sais, c'est là-bas.
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Haval has been found.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y avait d'autre comme... Où est-ce que c'est? Ou est-ce que c'est... Je me démerde. Ouais, je me démerde. Bien, alors où il est le sage machin là? Il est là. Là-bas.
You still have family.
Did you find anything about my sister?
Carla was right. They documented everything.
Your sister was moved across Havarl. This data drive should have the specifics.
Thank you. With all this information, I could see Amara again. But the thought of leaving frightens me. This is my home. If I leave, I abandon my duties. What if I never get to come home again?
I can't say if leaving is right for you.
I don't want to die in an unfriendly place. If I leave, that's something that could happen. Perhaps a message, a letter. Perhaps that will be enough.
Hop. Ça c'est bien. Tâche de l'étardement, on s'en fout. Elle.
An alien, able to use Remnant.
Nothing's
Never
happened
thought
to you?
I'd see such a thing.
No memories.
My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned to open and close.
Pathfinder Rider, you have done something remarkable here today.
Succeeded where Zorai failed.
Esmus? What are you doing down here?
Renewing old bonds. Talking to you was enlightening. I saw an alien working for us when we had given up. We have isolated ourselves for too long. Perhaps there is a balance we can find. We all need to find balance, I think.
Apparently, I just walked into a party.
I've learned a lot in a short time. The Rokar want simple solutions, but nothing is ever simple or certain, is it? I wish those that were killed could have realized this. But after everything I've seen, I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote resources to studying it. Maybe one day we'll find the truth buried deep within our superstitions.
That was kinda heartwarming to see.
There has been healing today. Havarl. The rifts between my people, and you're to thank. There is some space here at Dar Pelev, and we'll need extra hands to monitor Havarl's situation. Will you extend an invitation to your people? We'd welcome anyone who can help.
I'll pass it along.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
Bien. Bon alors, on a fait ça. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Est-ce qu'on n'aurait pas un vendeur qui serait pointé par là, là? Ça, on a tout fait. Hein. Et les relais, les machins. Je suis tenté d'aller tous les chercher, mais bon, on va pas se prendre la tête avec ça. Fiabilité 78%, bon, c'est déjà pas mal. Là, techniquement, on est censé faire quoi? Contacter Efra depuis la réunion, salle de réunion du tempête, ok. Et sinon... Ult. On va faire ça, à distance. Non, enfin, ouais, hop, tout ça vient. Et voilà. voilà. Et cette superbe planète pour aller se geler le cul à Veult. Hop là.
Leaving Avarl. Ridge is yours, Pathfinder.
J'ai des
Corey's
mails.
looking for you.
Alors, des réfugiés à Sari. On me signale la présence de réfugiés à Sari sur Eos. Elles ont survécu, elles ont peut-être des infos sur leur arche aussi. Dites-moi quand vous avez une minute pour discuter. Accusé réception archivée. Relecté grâce au dispositif de stockage Relica qu'on a trouvé dans le caveau d'Eos. Il me manque plus qu'une pièce spécifique de Relitech pour achever mon projet. Mon scanner a détecté ce qu'il me faut sur Veult. Je pourrais aller chercher ça à l'occasion. Aux membres de l'équipe de la pionnière, le Nexus a approuvé l'affectation de l'équipe multidisciplinaire sur Avarl pour appuyer les efforts en gare sur place. Très bien, l'équipe en gare et le Nexus ont toutes les deux exprimé le souhait que la pionnière revienne sur Avarl, observer les efforts interculturels qui y sont déployés. Lady et le vocabulaire se retrouvent on joue au poker, j'en ai rien à foutre. Après, la première chose que j'ai fait après Aya, c'était d'essayer de déterminer à qui on doit vraiment s'adresser. Parce que ceux qui nous dirigent ne sont pas vraiment sur le terrain. Jal m'a fourni des dieux de tuyaux et j'ai réussi à obtenir des noms des colonies Angara plus modestes. Ça prendra un peu de temps avant qu'ils nous fassent confiance, mais l'important c'est de se faire un réseau. J'en ai souvent fait l'expérience en équipe d'intervention, en particulier dans les anciennes zones de guerre. On s'en branle. Merci machine. Fou. Ouais, bon, faut que j'aille voir tout le monde.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Ouais, on va aller faire ça. Et puisqu'on y est.
Perfect drift.
You know we've got a finite set of tires.
Un point. On va faire ça. Si on peut faire d'autres.
Also limbs and lives.
Well, what's the point of having them then?
Il va y avoir elle là.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Et là, c'est pas l'autre. Voilà.
So, Joel,
So,
we haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are your aliens.
And you're alien to us, so there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
That all you've got? Now that I've proven you can trust me, I was hoping you'd feel more able to open up.
I have certain dissatisfactions that I'd like to leave behind. They're quite personal.
How do you know Moshe Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value? That sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate, add deciphering alien psychology.
What plate?
Exactly. See you later.
Putain, le merdette il a mis dans le truc lui. Bien qu'on l'aura, il est là le machin.
Whoops. Looks like our Pyjack friend got out of his cage. He'll be fine. Won't he? The exercise will probably do him good.
There you are. Gotcha.
Do I need to get Lexi to do a psych review?
Maybe. People have been telling me I'm crazy my whole life. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game with bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost heads up. We should play sometime.
Willing to put your streak on the line?
Huh. I'll risk it. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Your take on the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy, do they know they're mostly water?"
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in assistant director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's had it out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just going to have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going, self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now, centuries, shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
Ha! More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station, without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving, and everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, bleh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Like you said, we had no idea what Helios was really like. What good's a plan?
Adapting to problems as they come up. I like that.
Good, since you're probably gonna have front row seats to me winging it.
Looking forward to the show.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
That just sounds like you're taking advantage of people.
Is it? I get people what they want, and they do want, or they wouldn't pay.
How did you hear of the Andromeda Initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually I figured out something was going on, something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Moi, il est où l'autre connard là? Je l'ai vu tout à l'heure et puis il a disparu. Il est pas là.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
5 time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Bien, on va aussi monter là-haut là.
Vidcon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Commander.
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You went out of your way to free that science team. A selfless act. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Joel says you want to help find the Moshai. Why should I let you?
My personal code is, I got this.
Bold, a little arrogant, like me. Still, I'll reserve judgment for now. We've managed to trace the Moshai to a special cat facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
What I meant was, let our scientists help with your program. Let my team join your effort. Let's up the chance for success. I'm offering. You should accept.
Very well. I'm not stupid, and I love the Moshai. You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Get facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Bien. La mission qui est quasiment bien. Oui, c'est ça, on est bon. On va découvrir une seconde planète, un deuxième open world.
How long does it take to learn piloting?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
Et il commence à nous ramener, à nous rajouter des systèmes solaires dans tous les sens.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Le gel ou est-ce que je reprends Vetra?
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Vold to the Angara, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Bien. Eh ben on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Salut YouTube.